Let's talk about the big show, the quadrennial extravaganza, the US presidential election. Every 4 years, we gather around our TVs, scroll through endless social media feeds, and engage in heated debates with friends and family. It's a time when the nation collectively holds its breath, waiting to see who will take the helm of the country. It's that time again when we pretend to care about swing states and the Electoral College. These mysterious entities that suddenly become the center of our universe. We analyze polls, scrutinize debates, and watch as candidates crisscross the country, trying to win over every last undecided voter. Yeah, it's a wild ride, folks. The energy is palpable, the stakes are high, and the excitement is contagious. From the passionate speeches to the fervent supporters, it's a spectacle like no other. This ain't just about picking a president. It's about choosing the leader of the free world, or at least someone who plays one on TV. The debates are a battleground where ideas clash, and every word is dissected by pundits and the public alike. It's about deciding the direction of the country for the next 4 years. Will we move forward with new policies, or will we stick to the status quo? The power is in our hands, and every vote counts. No pressure, though. Just the future of the nation resting on your shoulders. Think of it like choosing a new roommate, except instead of just sharing a fridge, they're sharing the nuclear codes. The decisions made in the Oval Office can have global repercussions, affecting everything from international relations to climate policy. And instead of arguing about whose turn it is to do the dishes, we're arguing about healthcare, the economy, and national security. These are the issues that will shape our lives and the lives of future generations. So, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're diving headfirst into the wonderful, wacky world of US presidential elections. It's a journey filled with twists and turns, surprises and disappointments. But ultimately, it's a testament to the democratic process. So get informed, get involved, and most importantly, get out and vote. Your voice matters, and together we can shape the future of our nation. Let's rewind the tape, shall we? Imagine a time when the very idea of democracy was just a glimmer in the eyes of a few brave souls. Our democracy, bless its heart, wasn't built in a day. It was forged in the fires of revolution, with the founding fathers laying down the blueprint for a new nation. It took time, effort, and a whole lot of powdered wigs to get where we are today. These early politicians debated, argued, and compromised to create a system that could stand the test of time. Back in the good old days, voting was a much more exclusive club. The right to vote was a privilege reserved for a select few. Only white, landowning dudes need apply. This exclusivity meant that the voices of many were left unheard, shaping the early political landscape in a very particular way. And campaigning. Forget about those fancy TV ads and social media campaigns. Back then, it was all about personal connections and face-to-face interactions. We're talking town hall meetings, baby kissing, and maybe a strongly worded pamphlet or two. These grassroots efforts were the lifeblood of early American politics. Fast forward through the centuries, and we've seen it all. Suffrage movements, technological advancements, and the expansion of voting rights to include women and people of color. And even the occasional hanging Chad. Remember Florida in 2000? Shudders. The journey has been anything but smooth, with each era bringing its own set of challenges and controversies. From paper ballots to voting machines, the methods of casting and counting votes have evolved dramatically. From town criers to Twitter wars, the way we communicate and campaign has transformed beyond recognition. The evolution of US presidential elections is a story for the ages. It's a tale of progress, setbacks, and the relentless pursuit of a more perfect union. Each election, a new chapter in the ongoing saga of American democracy. The two-party system, it's a cornerstone of American politics, a dynamic and often contentious dance that has shaped the nation's history and continues to influence its future. It's like that couple everyone knows who constantly bicker, but can't seem to live without each other. They argue, they disagree, but at the end of the day, they are bound together by a shared history and a common purpose. On one side, we've got the Democrats, represented by the ever-so-graceful donkey. The party of the people, they say, advocating for social equality, environmental protection, and a more active government role in citizens' lives. On the other, the Republicans, symbolized by the majestic elephant, thanks again, but this time to Thomas Nast. Known for their emphasis on individual liberties, free market principles, and a limited government, they stand as the counterbalance to their Democratic counterparts. Actually, the two parties basically invented the game. From the earliest days of the Republic, these two giants have dominated the political landscape, shaping policies and guiding the nation's course. They've been duking it out for over 150 years, battling it out on issues like the role of government, social programs, and whether ketchup is an acceptable condiment on a hot dog. It is not. Their debates have defined eras, from the New Deal to the Reagan Revolution, and their clashes have sparked movements and inspired generations. Over the years, they've traded victories, weathered scandals, and somehow managed to keep this whole democracy thing afloat. Through wars, economic crises, and social upheavals, the two-party system has endured, adapting and evolving with the times. It's a testament to the resilience of American democracy and the enduring power of political discourse. So whether you're a staunch Democrat, a die-hard Republican, or somewhere in between, remember that this grand experiment in democracy is a shared journey. It's a story written by all of us, with each election, each debate, and each vote contributing to the ever-evolving narrative of the United States. And while the two parties may seem like eternal rivals, they are, in many ways, two sides of the same coin, each playing a crucial role in the ongoing saga of American politics. So here's to the debates, the disagreements, and the democratic process that keeps it all going. US elections aren't always sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes things get a little weird. Sometimes we have to face stolen elections, rigged voting machines, and enough conspiracy theories to make your head spin. Like that time in 1876, when a disputed election resulted in a backroom deal that effectively ended Reconstruction in the South. Or how about the 1960 election, where allegations of voter fraud in Illinois and Texas still spark debate to this day? And let's not forget the infamous Dewey defeats Truman headline in 1948, a prime example of why you should never count your chickens before they've hatched, or your votes before they're counted for that matter. So here's the million-dollar question: who's going to win in 2024? Looking at the numbers, it's going to be a tight race, aren't they always? The economy, healthcare, and the ever-present issue of climate change are likely to be major battleground issues. Of course, there's always the wildcard factor. A scandal, a gaffe, or a global pandemic could shake things up in an instant. Well, that's the end of our talk today. If you like the video, please subscribe to us and see you next time.